One thing that I've been doing is praying that if anyone tries to steal a vote, that God would send the angels to steal the vote back, to make it an honest vote.
Yeah.
I think we might as well ask. I mean, angels are, they can do things, they can do jobs. So I think we should give them a job with the election. Help us make it an honest one. So angels, if there are any fake ballots that have been produced, burn them up, find them and destroy them. If votes are flipped in the machines, flipped away from the candidate someone voted for, flip it back. And I don't care which way, if it's from me to someone else, because that's what's honest. Just make it an honest vote. So I'm not asking for cheating. I'm not asking the angels to cheat. I'm asking the angels to prevent cheating, to make it honest. So I'm asking God, would you send the angels to do that?
All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to start telling people I'm atheist. All right. Yeah, she's serious and she's running for Secretary of State in California. Let's put up a picture, full throttle. Lord have mercy. Rachel Hamm, that's her name, candidate for Secretary of State in California. She also claims that Black Lives Matter is evil and they're ran by two witches, that Trump is the best thing to hit since Jesus Christ. So this is, what she says. Now, I just got to highlight, I mean, she's saying the angels need to commit theft here. And they need to go back and steal votes to make things even. Now, I hope she's not depending on the angels that Paula White sent, because obviously those angels did not come through for Paula White. This person is the same woman that said that Jesus appeared to her in her closet, and that's the reason she's running for office. Here it is.
And because our youngest son Ezekiel is a seer, I went and got him. And I said, hey, can you look around and see what you're seeing? And so he looked in my bedroom and my bathroom, and he said, there's nothing there. And then he goes into the closet, which is where I had been when I was praying. And he said, whoa, and his eyes got like big as saucers. And he kind of like started backing away and they started bending down. And he said, you've got a really big guy in your closet. And then he said, and he has a scroll in his hand. And so I was like, then he came with a message. Like, what is the message? And the message was a commissioning. So at the very end, I asked him what his name was, because I thought, what angel is this, And he said, Emmanuel. That wasn't an angel. That wasn't an angel. That was Jesus himself.
I mean, that's one way to spin the story of why you told the guy to hide in the closet. I couldn't help myself. Oh my gosh. Sister, I don't know what to say other than what I've already said.
No, she's a fraudster who's clearly weaponizing religion for campaign donations. But if Rachel is sincere about seeing Jesus in her closet and talking to angels, I hope she seeks medical and psychiatric help. Like, I mean, seriously, like if I said that I saw Buddha or the devil or any other deity in my closet, telling me to run for office, people would say I'm crazy. Like, this whole assumption is ridiculous, and we know what her true intentions are. Republicans like Rachel don't actually believe in the principles Jesus talks about. They don't care about treating everyone with dignity and respect. They don't care about feeding the hungry or sheltering the houseless. They care about power and wealth, two things that Jesus admonished in the church. So no, I don't take her seriously at all. I know that she's not gonna win, and I hope that when she doesn't, God tells her why.
Yeah, and you're so spot on, sister. And this is, once again, religious manipulation. I call it Jesus pimping, when people will utilize these amazingly fantastic stories in order to manipulate their Christian base, because they know there are certain segments of the society that will believe anything you put out there as long as you say Jesus is connected to it. But I'm also reminded of the actual principles of Yahshua, the actual principles of Jesus, who spoke against power structures, who stood up for those that were unsheltered, who said you must take care of the widows. That was the need back then, that you must take care of those who are hungry. I'm also reminded that during the time of him preaching the Beatitudes, he stopped preaching. He stopped preaching because he realized the people were physically hungry. He stopped preaching and he fed the multitude. I need preachers to stop preaching and to respond to the need the human need that's right in front of you, because Yahshua did the exact same thing. Follow that example, then we can talk.